This is going to be the best thing DC has put out.
Yeah, it's true. And they knew it, too.
Life doesn't give you seatbelts.
So, what are your thoughts about this movie? Would you say everything is awesome, or...?
I did think basically everything was awesome, yeah. Lego Batman is a movie which I was very skeptical about when it was first announced, because Batman, while I did love the Lego movie, was probably one of my least favorite characters in the movie.
Gasp.
I felt he was kind of... too much emphasis was placed on him, whereas it should have been a movie about all of the Lego. I found that there was way too much time devoted to this Batman parody character running around.
Fair enough, okay.
And while it was funny, it just kept bringing me out of the movie and Lego movie. Well, he wasn't my favorite part, but... So I was I was cynical when I heard they were making this, and... holy shit, was I wrong. This was an excellent fucking movie. I liked it better than the Lego movie, and the Lego movie was one of my favorite movies of that year. I think it was 2014.
I think it was 2014, yeah.
Like, not only that, but one of the best Batman movies.
Absolutely, right up there.
Like, top 2, top 3.
I would say it's my second favorite Batman movie.
Yeah, it really fucking good movie. What I really liked, there was a lot of focus on Batman as a character in this movie, which is... oddly enough, not something you really see too often in a Batman movie.
That's true.
Except for maybe like a Batman Begins, obviously, there's a lot of that. And Mask of the Phantasm, the animated series movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that one.
No, I haven't. But no, you're very much right. They're always about sort of the villain or everything happening around Batman.
Yeah, it's all Batman's very reactionary most of the time in his own movies. He's sort of just a force of nature. But no, this movie was all about... deconstructing Batman and all of his associated tropes and exploring him as a character in a parody setting. I thought it was brilliantly written. In that way.
He was both a character and a caricature. Of the character. Yeah.
Which it felt so three-dimensional, and that was another thing that I felt that a lot of. And don't get me wrong, Lego Movie had a lot of heart. It had a lot of emotional elements to it, but it wasn't. This movie had a lot more heart, I think.
Yeah,
on top of not sacrificing any of the humor or the story elements.
Yeah, the Lego Movie had one idea behind it. This one had a handful of ideas behind it. Yeah.
It pays a lot of homage, obviously, to every iteration of Batman. Not just, I was expecting a lot of Batman versus Superman jokes, because you see those in the trailer, and the recent, sort of the train wreck going on at the moment that is the
DC universe.
Yeah. And those were there, obviously, but there was tons of references. There was references to the 60s television show and the animated series. Yep. The bat nipples from Batman and Robin make an appearance.
Famous covers from the graphic novels as well.
Yeah. It was fantastic. Yeah. So, a 10-year-old going to see it isn't going to get all these jokes.
Well, that's something I was thinking as well. It's just like, this was not a kid's movie.
I mean, it was, but
it was a kid's movie for all the colors and the flashiness.
Yeah. But, so much for the parents as well. Oh my God, it's such a great movie. Yeah. I mean, there was references to, it's taking down Suicide Squad on one hand, and then there's a very subtle joke where it's taking jabs at the animated version of The Killing Joke,
right?
Where that he says was Barbara Gordon is like, she's a coworker and a platonic
friend. Yeah,
and that was the. Did you hear about that whole thing?
Yeah, how they changed all the relationships and stuff.
But so anyway, it was just oh my God, all around really good movie.
Yeah, honestly, it is. Like I said, it's probably my second favorite Batman movie, right after The Dark Knight. And I was initially thinking it's like Batman Begins, Dark Knight, Lego Batman, but it's I think it's Dark Knight, Lego Batman, Batman Begins, and then everything else, kind of a little jumble.
But obviously it's a very different movie. But
it is, but it's still the best Batman movie. And on that note, Will Arnett is the best Batman.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with you there.
Hands down. He's got the voice at the right amount of gravel, and he's got the attitude that's perfect. That was amazing. That was the best Batman out there. But honestly, the first thing I thought as the movie sort of concluded was, I've never been so happy that one studio has so many licenses. Because they made such great use of all of the licenses. Yeah, all of the stuff they have, though. They could use, I don't know if I call this spoilers, but it's like they use a little bit.
I give it to you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
It's
like,
not really spoilery.
Exactly. I mean, you don't really know how it works out, but it's like they use King Kong, they use Lord of the Rings, they use the Gremlins,
and Voldemort,
and it's amazing seeing it all. Yeah, Voldemort. It's amazing seeing it all used in kind of the same way that the Lego Movie used all those licenses that Lego has access to. So I thought that was amazing. The whole master builder thing, to me, was one of the greatest parts of the Lego movie.
Definitely.
Like, seeing them construct these, strange, machinations or whatever out of thin air, so to speak. That was awesome. I felt like this movie could have used a bit more of that.
It definitely did kind of feel like the emphasis wasn't so much on making another Lego movie,
right?
As much as it was just doing the Batman
thing. Yeah. And on that note, actually, Batman was probably my favorite character from the Lego movie. So I find it hilarious that you actually you didn't like him so much.
It wasn't that I didn't like him; it was just that he felt out of place in that movie to me.
Really?
Like, all the other characters, all the other main characters were like original characters.
Yeah.
And then it's just, here's guy and girl and other guy and Batman.
And Batman? I don't know. I guess that's part of the reason why I liked him so much. I think the funniest joke of that year in movies was when Batman, throws the batarangs multiple times at the button and then says,
First try.
Oh, wow, really? That
Yeah.
was actually probably one of my least favorite jokes in the
I
movie.
think we have polar opposite opinions of the Lego movie, perhaps. But no, honestly, I thought it was great to see him pulled out and have his own movie.
Yeah.
But this, as we were saying, definitely feels more like a Batman movie as opposed to a Lego Batman movie. And I would have liked to see more of that Lego.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's sort of like how Matrix 2 had very few of the Matrix 1 elements. I felt the same kind of disconnect, which is a weird connection, but that's the first thing I thought. Ultimately, though, I was saying it earlier as well, I feel like the movie was made for adults. A lot of the jokes were referential. They were all about, stuff that as a grown-up you will know. And for the kids, it was all about the colors and the sort of emotion behind it and the flashiness and the fact that it's Lego. But I think we probably enjoyed it more than any child who watches it on day one.
Yeah, I mean, the kids are gonna get it from the perspective of, oh, it's Batman and he's doing silly things, and it's funny to see Batman wearing his cowl and also wearing a bathrobe.
Exactly, yeah.
But no, the kids aren't gonna get references to the 1990s Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, and they have a part where they clip away to a shot from the Adam West
Oh,
Batman,
yeah.
I think it was.
They literally used the footage.
Exactly, yeah, and it was hilarious, but no child is going to get that.
No.
Very few children, let's say, are going to get that, but...
My kids are going to get that.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to make sure of that. But, all in all, that movie was a great ride.
Yeah, absolutely.
The last time I felt that entertained throughout the entire length of a movie, I think, was Mad Max.
Really? I'd say... Yeah, I wasn't as crazy about Mad Max as a lot of people were. I'd say probably the last time I had that much fun at a movie for me would be probably Kingsman.
Oh, that was
I
good.
really loved Kingsman.
That was good.
That was also a February release.
I kind of wish Warner Brothers owned all the licenses just so I could see it all in Lego format.
I don't.
I mean, I don't actually, but I want to see everything made Lego.
Yeah, that's true.
It was really nicely done, and again, just visually, the movie is mind blowing. I love the fire, the water, the smoke. Well, not the smoke.
Actually, yeah, I thought of that in the movie. That took me out of the movie a little bit.
The smoke was not Lego.
The smoke wasn't Lego smoke. It was actual smoke.
Yeah, and there was one part where water kind of splashes on the camera, and I was like, that's real water.
Actually,
that's not Lego water.
That.
Yeah, when they're flying through when Sauron is turning the water into lava. Spoilers. Okay. At one point, water splashes on the camera and it wasn't Lego water. And so again, it was it took some of the great elements of the Lego movie, but then left a lot of them behind.
Yeah.
And I could feel that those were missing. Not to say it was a bad movie because of it, but it just, the little zings.
It could have worked just as easily as just a regular animated movie.
Totally, exactly. Well, yeah.
I don't think I would have liked it quite as much because part of the charm with this movie and the Lego movie was just watching the
animation
Is it
style.
Stop motion or is it
all
CGI?
It's all CG. It's all 3D animated, but they've made it to look like it's the stop motion.
And that's definitely part of the charm. But the script would have worked just as well as a traditionally animated movie.
True. Outside of those, there were like 3 or 4 times where the master builder thing came into effect, but those could be swapped out for anything.
There was the couple times with the master builder, and then there was also the whole thing at the end where it's suspended above or I guess the beginning.
Oh yeah, like
that was because that happens at the end of the Lego Movie.
Exactly, it's a reference to the Lego Movie, I guess. Yeah.
Overall, highly recommended, I think, for me at least.
Absolutely, same from here. I'm going to watch that a few more times in theaters because, just as a last kind of note, from a technical perspective, that movie was gorgeous.
Oh, absolutely.
Some of the best cinematography to come out of the movie. You know,
some of those shots of the Batcave, you get these big... It sounds silly to say this about a Lego movie, but it's you get these really gorgeous kind of scenes.
And there's like some intense like moments of like emotional moments that are shot against like fiery backgrounds, and the colors are amazing.
That's right, yeah.
It was beautiful. The movie was gorgeous. So I'm going to watch it in theaters a couple more times.
I'll probably see it one more time in the theater because I did miss a big chunk of the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Our food was getting there, and there was a bit. Yeah,
I noticed that.
And my wife fell asleep towards the end, so she's gonna want to see it again too. But I'm definitely down to see it again at least once more, and I'm for sure gonna be buying it on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah, absolutely, We watched it in 3D, and despite the crappy 3D glasses that take away all color from every movie ever,
it was
extremely
extremely colorful, extremely vibrant. Great for kids, great for parents, great for anybody.
Great all around.
I honestly cannot think of it. I mean, don't take grandma out of this movie, but I can't.
Yeah.
I can't really think of a person under the age of 50, 55 who wouldn't enjoy this.
If you grew up with Batman, if you like Batman, and that includes graphic novels or the movies or the TV shows or animated series, this is a movie that you kind of have to go watch. It's right up there.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Terrific movie for a February release. We're off to a strong start, I think, for this Lego cinematic universe.
I'm looking forward to it. I want to see Voldemort face off against more DC universe.
We're going to get Lego Harry Potter.
This is going to be the best thing DC has put out.
Yeah, it's true. And they knew it too.
They were jabbing hard at Suicide Squad
and Batman versus
Superman. Yeah. That about does it for Lego Batman, I'd say.
I think highly recommended on both fronts.
Absolutely, go watch it.
Go see it, guys.
Go watch it right now.